This is why you should care about what's happening in Palestine right now. While you struggle to pay your medical bills, Israelis are receiving free healthcare that is funded by your tax dollars. In 2020, when you were struggling to pay rent, the United States also used your tax dollars to send Israel $146 million. During the pandemic, when Americans were fighting for rooms in the ER and doctors desperately needed masks and PPE, the United States was sending Israel billions of dollars in weapons and military equipment. Just last year, when you lost your job, your home, and family members, the United States was using your hard-earned money to fund Israel's malicious acts against Palestinian people. How can you consider yourself an ally to people of color when you only speak up about things that are trending? Every year during Ramadan, Israelis strategically increase violence, arrests, injuries, and murders of Palestinians. The neon neck restraint that we all stood up against in the incident of George Floyd is currently a common form of violence used on Palestinian civilians, including children. Shooting, use of tear gas, and physical assault are all commonly used against Palestinians, including women, children, and the elderly. During this holy month of Ramadan, when families go to pray at Al-Aqsa Mosque, the IDF restricts people from entering by beating them using tear gas and shooting rubber bullets. This year, many children stood and watched in horror as the IDF beat their parents and left them to bleed. How can you claim to stand for human rights and claim to be an ally when you're silent during this genocide?